Okay. So, whose turn is it now? I believe it's Aries. Beautiful Aries. Let's see what we got for Aries, okay? All right, so this is a general reading, Aries. If you instead would like a personal reading, we'll knock your socks off of the accuracy. Bottom left, setteachings.org. Just book whatever you like there, okay? Thank you so much. Okay, so let's see what we got for Aries. Stick around until the end, Aries. At the end, we're going to pull a coin, okay? So we're going to pull a yes or no coin, all right? So, let's see what we got for our friends Aries for the first week of August. Augustus. Okay, Aries. Let's see. Now, as I said, this is general. Don't force it. If it speaks to you, it's fine. If it doesn't, it means that there are no changes for you this week. And sometimes that's a good thing, right? Let me change camera. All right, so Aries, this represents the present, meaning what you're dealing with right now on planet Earth. This card instead represents your spiritual side, meaning what you would like to achieve or what you feel like. Of course, the two, they don't always match because what you want and what you're dealing with will be two different things, okay? So this is the overall umbrella. This is what you are dealing right now. This represents the immediate past up to 3 months, and this represents the immediate future up to 3 months, and then we're going to go deeper, all right? So let's see what you're dealing with as far as spiritually, your desires, your wishes, what your energy is all about. So you're focusing on money right now. It's a good thing. You're working very hard to achieve security, and you want to be good. You want to have no financial issues. Of course. Okay. So you're working. This is your goal. This is your direction. This is where you would like to be. Okay. Now let's see instead where you're at. Okay. So this is right here. So right now you're still dealing with earthly issues. So this card here is ambivalent. What does that mean? It means that it has two main meanings, symbology speaking. So, it symbolizes two different meanings. One is someone is doing something behind your back. But what I believe is this is instead for you, Aries, is the end of arguments, the end of fights. See this soldier, if you look, I'm going to get a little bit closer. See, what really represents is the encampment behind them. The soldiers are basically sleeping. And while the soldiers are sleeping, he's stealing all of the weapons. He's taking the weapons away. So there is a lot of debate over this card. This card could be good or bad, but it depends on the rest of the cards and the circumstances. It also depends on gut feeling. So this is perhaps, in your case, it probably signifies you don't want to argue anymore. You don't want to fight. You don't want wars. You don't want to have any problems. So you put in the weapons, you put in the knives, you put in the swords away, okay? So that is the feeling I'm getting. Now, let's see what you've been going on here. As a matter of fact, you see, look, that's exactly what I'm talking about. So arguments, perhaps with a Leo, this is a Leo card, and you've been working, but you'll be spending more than you're making. See, this card here is extremely meaningful because this fellow here is busy trying to keep this little tree alive. The problem is the more work he does, the more the weeds take it over and he's losing. So he's making $10, he's spending 12. He's making 1,000, he's spending 2,000. And you're really busy. You've been really busy the last few months in trying to make money, but you've been losing more than you've been making. So this has to end. This is the reason why you want to fix your finances because you cannot keep on going like that. So let's take a look now. First of all, what are you arguing? What you've been arguing about? And first thing I want to see is this card right here. So let's clarify this card, Mr. Seth, please. Mr. Seth. Sadness. So something really sad. You've been going through a lot of sadness, a lot of thinking, a lot of regret, a lot of disappointment. Okay, so definitely you don't want to fight anymore. This is not someone who goes and steal. This is someone who doesn't want to fight anymore. He has thought about it. He has made a decision. It's not worth it. I don't want to fight anymore. I am not sure what you've been fighting about, but you can see right here, there's some huge arguments, okay? How many people involved? 2, 4, 5 people. 5 people. Okay. In this argument. Now, let's take a look at this. So you've been stuck. All right. As you can see, the arguments are finished. Whoever you were fighting with walked away from you, or you walked away from them. Okay? And they leave you their swords behind. In other words, you can have them. Congratulations. Or could be the other way around. Perhaps you're the one who left and you say you can have them. Congratulations. Now, as you can see here, you've been stuck. Stuck meaning you could not have done anything either way. Things had to take their course, good or bad, we don't know. But there was nothing you can do. So you're seeking stability and you're looking at making plans because this line of thinking wasn't working. You were working, but making money, but you were spending more than you were making. So you felt like stagnant, as if, what am I doing here? Like I'm wasting my time. I'm making money, but I'm spending more than I'm making. It doesn't make any sense, right? So again, it looks like you're dealing with a Leo because here we have 1, 2, 3 Leo cards. This card here could be either Aries or Leo, but we got lions here and lions here, okay? And also this one here could be Aries or Leo. It depends how you interpret them, okay? Here we have Pisces, and here we have Capricorn, and here we have Aquarius, and here we have Taurus. But regardless, according to these cards, we've been having, the last few months, you've been having complications, arguments, and you'll be working, but spending everything. Okay, so now you're making some new plans. So let's see now, let's go on this side, and let's see what the outcome will be. Okay, so that's you. You want to start a brand new life, starting from zero. That's Aries. So you got some messages coming in, but you're a little bit confused. You're going to be a little bit confused about these messages. Let's see. Either you're going to hear something or you're going to get some messages. The messages are positive, but you're going to be confused by these messages. You probably don't know what to do with them. So let's clarify. Let's clarify. Okay. So there's going to be an announcement, okay? An announcement, but it's also a judgment. What does that mean? Well, in life, we get whatever we plant. You plant roses, you get roses. You plant weeds, you get weeds. So it looks like you're getting judged from above, okay? Not from courts or lawyers or judges. This is a judgment from above, okay? So whatever if you've done good, you're going to get rewards. But those of us who perhaps did not do the best we could, or perhaps took advantage of someone, or perhaps lied, or perhaps fabricated things, or who knows, those of us who lied, of course, are going to have to deal with that. Because you see, karma goes both ways. Karma goes around. You cannot plant something and get something else. So this is not an earthly judgment. This is not judges or lawyers, or this is heaven judgment. So I hope you've planted good seeds, my dear Aries, because heaven, when heaven judges, it gives you tenfolds. Have you ever heard in the Bible, whatever you give, you get 10 times more. So if you planted one rose, you're going to get 10. But if you planted one lie, you're going to get 10 lies back to you. You're going to be judged. So this is a very good card. But once again, I hope that you planted good seeds, okay? You see that? Justice will be made. You see that? Justice will be made. I mean, this is so clear. You will be judged and you will rewarded accordingly. So you're very good people. So let's hope that you planted good seeds, my dear Aries. So there you have it. You have true judgment. The magician in the middle is basically the amplifier. The magician can make things either really, really good or really, really bad. So you're going to get some news. This is news. It will surprise you. You're going to be surprised and taken by, like, wow. You're not gonna know what to do. You're gonna be like really surprised. How did that happen? So this is really good. This is really good. These three cards are fantastic. But of course, it depends on the seeds that we plant, right? So there you have it. Now, let me see. Let's use these cards here. Final outcome or final suggestions, okay? Yeah, that's good. Three cards. The Knight of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Six of Wands. So I think you are dealing with a Leo because we got two more Leo cards here, 1 and 2. So it looks like you're going to be working, and you're going to get news. Four of Swords. Well, the Four of Swords is someone who's hiding. See, she's hiding behind the wall, okay? But she's... So this is someone who's hiding at the bottom here. So I think someone is worried about something or is hiding something from you, or I don't know, but basically this person is hiding, okay, behind the wall here. So she's afraid of something. I'm not sure what she's afraid of. Okay, so looks like you're working. You're going to be working. And you're going to see, this is the same card as this one, okay? And it is a good card. This is a very good card. Now here we have the card of victory. So we have Leo, and victory. And so it looks like you are going to be okay. You're going to come out of this okay. But you're going to have to work really, really hard here. Like you're going to have to really focus on making money and just don't get distracted and, so that you can have a good future. But in the end, you will have a good future because you have victory here. So that is really good. Congratulations. See, this magician here can be either really good or really bad. It depends how you approach it. The magician gives you the keys, but you were the one who's going to use the keys. So hopefully you're going to use them properly and victory will come through for you. As far as signs, we have a bunch of Leos. We have Aquarius, Sagittarius, yourself, Taurus, Pisces, Virgo, and Gemini, Scorpio, and Libra. Well, we got them all pretty much. Now, let's look at the love message, okay? Love message. Love yourself first. So you must learn to love yourself first. Now, messages from someone or from the oracle? One and two. Okay, let's see what we got. Aries, shattered. I admire you. Okay, so why do you feel shattered right now? Broken, nightmares, failures. Why do you feel like that? Okay. You shouldn't feel like that. I mean, you need to feel good. Okay, so question, yes or no? Think of your question. Your answer is yes. There you have it. Beautiful yes for you. And finally, we are going to do the compatibility run. So you, Aries, we're going to go all around and see how you get along with other signs this week. So Aries with Aries. Oh, you get the card of Aries, the Emperor. Unbelievable. So what does that mean? It means that you're going to be real Aries. I mean, you're going to be yourself. No changes. The other person, another Aries, same like you, like mirror image. Aries with Taurus. With Taurus, yeah, it can work. You can go places. You're going to have a good relationship with Taurus. What about with Gemini? With Gemini and Magician, so it can be either really, really good or really, really bad. Depends how you approach it. With Cancer, too sad, no good. With Leo, fire, a lot of fire. Fire, fire, fire. And with Virgo is very peaceful, but no fire. With Libra, a lot of talking, a lot of talking, a lot of talking. You spend all your time talking, but really no substance. What about Scorpio? With Scorpio can be really good, yes. With Sagittarius, no good at all. With Capricorn, new adventure. You're going to have to basically be willing to start brand new. What about Aquarius? With Aquarius, it can be very fast in, very fast out. It won't last, but it would be a good adventure. And finally, with Pisces, victory. So with Pisces would be a really good relationship. There you have it, my dear friends. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please click on this red button so we can help the channel grow. Sundays, we do 1 hour of Q&A for free and totally free. You can ask any questions you want live, but you have to be subscribed, okay? And on the other hand, if you need anything personal, left bottom, go there and book whatever you like. There's a calendar. You pick your day, pick your time. I get a ding on my phone. Done deal. Okay? Thank you so much. God help you and big hug.